Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.73. Now, when we left off, we had just started our new adventures with Scout Striker Wilkins. He is a dwarf once again, but this time around we have allied ourselves not with the Realm of the Falcon, but with the Kaikoth Confederacy, and they are dwarves themselves as well, so I thought it was a little bit more fitting than us using a lot of cavalry units, even though we do have an incredible armored rhino that we are riding right now. So, as you see, I did recruit a couple more Kaikoth units, and we have returned to Sandwalker, Sandstalker, and various Dezuxlava territories. So, let us, without further ado, charge in. As you see, I have not actually rejuvenated that much. We don't have surgery, or should I say we don't have wound treatment. I don't believe we have wound treatment, at least, but we will need to spec into that a little bit. It kind of makes me wonder, should I have, instead of taking this incredible rhino, I mean, look at it. Absolutely insane. Of course, it does look a little bit strange with my head poking out the front here, or shall we say, out the top, but still, I really do love the mount itself. But yes, as I was saying, I am wondering whether I should have taken the hospital training, the doctor's training, and see how much surgery and wound treatment and all of that kind of thing would have given us. I think that may have actually been a really good idea, but saying that, I am really not sure, so yeah. Right now, I'm really happy with my choice, because even though I am a little bit worried about what will happen if the mount dies. Can this mount actually die? Because it's, well, it's gone down once already, and if I am not careful, I might actually get it killed, well, faster than otherwise I would like, obviously. But yes, I'm actually really worried about that, because I assume this is a limited mount. I assume that you can't get it anywhere else, but maybe you can, who knows. But yes, I love taking prisoners, so we have leveled up, and I think that kind of says what I might actually be doing with our points. Oh, wow, we've leveled up twice. That is actually really good. So, let's see here. How much do I have in Charisma? 6. That's really not too good. I'd love to level it up to 9 so that we can get a little bit more prisoner management. As you can see, it is just terrible right now. We need at least 3 in that to actually do a little bit more. But as you see as well, agility would actually get to 12 right now, which would be great. And then we could probably get... we could get more shield. We could get more athletics, which we don't necessarily need right now, but we could get more shield, which we don't really need right now either. So is that really necessary? Probably not, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably not necessary at all. But saying that, I'm thinking I may want surgery or something along those lines, but I am still going to take charisma. I know, it's really quite the waste at the moment, but it kind of makes me wish I had spec'd initially into charisma so that we would have more prisoner management, because at the moment, prisoners are the only things keeping us afloat in terms of our weekly wages, so I'm really worried about that. Now, I think, going to be improving our tactics right here, because everything else, apart from foraging, is really not too useful, at least at the moment. I think Weapon Master could be quite useful in the future, but what about inventory management? That might be quite useful as well, but I think next level will do that. Maybe? No, because we'll be doing prisoner management then, won't we? We don't really need tactics right now, so I think I'll just increase our inventory management by 2. That will mean that we can carry a lot more loot if we decide to raid any villages. Okay, I think that might be fine. Let's do a little bit in two-handed right there, just in case we enter a tournament and we are required to use a two-handed sword or something along those lines. So, there's a peace agreement between the Reich and the Drahara factions. And we are now going to be entering here, and oh, these are some of the fellows that are stalking us in the Kaikoth Confederacy area. I would love to be able to recruit these guys so that I could see what kind of stats they have, because I'd like to know whether we can take them on with our current army. That would be a good idea, but first, we are going to be selling our 8 prisoners for 1,700 orums. How many? 2,900 orums. I think I might actually... should I do it? We'd need to go on quite the prisoner capturing spree. Let's do it. Why not? We need some cavalry units. We do have some already in the form of our glory-seeking men and so forth, but wow, we still have 1,000 left? I had no idea. Wow, we actually made a lot of money then from our prisoners. I like it. So, how many crossbowmen do we have? 6. Oh, okay. Let's level up another 6 of those, and then more footmen, I do believe, will be in order. That is good. So, let's take a look at the stats of these guys. Oh, wow. Right. Okay, they're actually pretty good. So, yeah, Power Strike's pretty nice. Their HP is at a decent level. And their throwing... Oh, my goodness, yes. Their throwing proficiency is very, very good. So, yeah, I think that is the reason why these guys... Whoa! Okay, they got some really nice steel blades here as well, but... I think that's the reason why these guys really want to attack us in the Kaikoth Confederacy territory. Yeah, they are pretty good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to just sell the rest of our stuff here. I'm not going to sell the balanced sword because I do believe we spawned with that, so I'd like to keep that as long as I can. And, yeah, we'll sell these as well. Okay, good. Now, I am going to buy 1 piece of bread just to keep us a little bit afloat with our food situation. And now I am going to hopefully be able to find some Dazuk slavers, if possible, or something along those lines. I know I saw a band of sandwalkers as well go off in this direction, but I don't think they are going to be sticking around here. And they are quite slippery. They do tend to walk in different directions, so... it's unlikely I'm going to be able to find anyone. It's really weird, actually, how these Draharan vassals only have 70 units? Why do they only have 70 units? We have 65 and we've just started, so I have no idea what's going on with that. But there are some Wolf Knights actually running from some Dazuk slavers right here. They're running from us right now, but I am really wondering why they're running away from us. They have Wolf units. Usually they're very, very powerful, but maybe they don't have too many high-tier units. That might be the reason. But they were running away from Dazuk slavers, so I'm wondering where they are. Perhaps not. Ah! What is that? Robbers with 4. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be worth my time, I don't believe. Although, these guys are definitely worth my time, but they are 76. Do we have enough units to take these guys on? They have 11 units that could be really damaging to us, and their slaves are actually really good with bows. And we did have to run away from a Dazuk slaver party in the previous episode, so maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe not. There are some prisoner pilgrims over there. I'd like to find some sandwalkers, though. Ah, we have something... Illuka and High Dragon Priests! Oh my goodness. This is never going to happen. These High Dragon Priests are going to absolutely destroy the Illuka. As you can see right here, the High Dragon Priests have 53 Dragon Priesters. And yeah, they are very powerful, I think. So we're going to be leaving those guys alone, that's for sure. Right now, at least. And we're going to be heading on to take out these Sandwalkers. I hope that I'll be able to take some of them prisoner. And, of course, they do have, I believe, 12 prisoners of their own, so we'll be able to very easily rescue those and make them our own, which would be very nice indeed to expand our army size, so that we can hopefully rival that of the Dazuk slaver parties as well. We'll be able to do a little bit of damage to them. So, let's do this. I'm just going to charge straight on in here. Hopefully none of them has spears, otherwise that's going to be quite unfortunate. We need to be careful that my mount does not get absolutely destroyed. But we are going to be attempting to knock many of these guys unconscious, because that is the only way we will be gaining any more prisoners, that's for sure. Goodness me, we're taking a lot of damage, I've got to say. So let's try to be a little bit more cautious. Oh my goodness, my mount is now moving very slowly indeed, but it still does enough damage to take out some of these Sandwalkers, thankfully enough. Unfortunately, not that guy, though. Come on, take him out. Yes, there we are, thank you very much. We're going to be getting our pick of the litter, I suppose you could say. And hopefully gain quite a lot of money as a result as well. Yeah, what I'm also attempting to do is I'm trying to stay away from Kaikoth Confederacy territory because, of course, we do have issues with the Mosoru Riders there. I do believe that's their name, but yeah, they are incredibly difficult, or at least they have a lot of very high-tier units as far as I'm aware. And what I'm attempting to do is get strong enough so that we'll be able to vanquish all of those riders from the territory and be able to then do the task that we have been given by the leader himself of that particular faction and hopefully improve our relations with him. That would be rather nice, I gotta say. So let's head over to Crane. I love that you can sell prisoners to tavern keepers now. That is amazing. That is very nice indeed. I am so grateful that they added that in. I don't believe you could do that before, or could you? I'm not entirely sure. But there is a ransom broker here. I'd like to see whether we get more for this. I want to hire some slaves. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, actually. 2,500 for 11 prisoners. Let's do it. Thank you very much. Should I hire... Ooh. What? Allendale is looking insanely good right now. Allendale in 0.71, was it? No, wait a minute. I think in 0.7 itself. Yes, 0.7 itself. Allendale was in standard armor. He actually wasn't in very good armor at all. But maybe we can actually recruit him. I used to be this land's foremost and best physician. Excellent. We need wound treatment in our party. I mean, yes, we need wound treatment in our army. Excellent. I have healed and tended to 4 Draharan emirs, 3 Hackney's lords, 1 Tauranian duke, and even the Reich Prince himself. Those were my glory days. I made tons for them, and people from all nations begged me to heal them. I did so with pleasure, of course. I may be old now, but far from useless. I can treat your men when they are wounded. Yes, thank you very much. He can get his hands dirty as well. Welcome to our 16,000! No! 16,000. Oh, Allendale is too good now. Look at this. I bet he has 10 in surgery, 10 in wound treatment, and 10 in first aid. Oh, if he does, that is just going to be so devastatingly disappointing. Oh, we might be able to take her, though. Hello. Hello there. Yes, I am. My name is Zyra, and I am from the Swift Rider tribe in Drahara. I decided that a tribal life as a nomad was not the life I have grown up to live. So I decided to say goodbye to my family and friends and explore the world outside the deserts. It's been a wonderful experience so far. I will be a very nice addition to your ranks. I have many skills. I grew up in a Draharan tribe. 1,000 orums required. Yeah, why not? This is our first companion, I do believe. We don't have anyone else, do we? No, I don't believe so. Yep, she is our first companion. Excellent. So, yeah, she's going to be a horse archer, by the looks of things. She's actually got some really nice armor. Not as good as what we have, so I will not be stealing anything from her, of course. And she actually has a better bow than we just got here. It's a non-bent version of the bow that we just got. Wow, it actually requires power draw 4 as well, so she must have, oh, exactly power draw 4, so that's fine. Very even stats, a very nice assortment of different skills as well. And as you can see, she actually has some wound treatment, spotting, tracking, surgery, first aid, and trade, so she complements us quite nicely, I have to say. And we still have enough money to continue onward, so I think we are pretty well off right now. I like it. I like it a lot. So, we have 78 out of 91. I think we probably want to... I was going to say, I think we probably want to wait here for some time, but I don't really want to. Yeah. I really just want to head out and do as much damage as we can to the surrounding countryside and the various bandit parties that we come across. There's some more Sandstalkers, and oh no, King Rafklazan, the leader of the foreign invaders, has landed on the shores of Perisno by accident. Yes, I'm sure it was no accident. Okay, so wait a minute, what is going on here? Hakon patrols. Ooh, he's got some bounty hunters. Let's go after that fellow. Let's do it. Not only do we get prisoners from these groups, but we also gain... Oh. I'm actually quite disappointed right now. We are moving at the exact same speed as this guy. So I'm either going to have to lose some farmers, which I think I probably will, and that will make us move a little bit faster. We are now 6.1, so yes, I will be able to catch this guy. Who is this, though? Nope, that's too difficult. That is too difficult for us. They have 12 slavers, 13 enforcers. That is insane. Oh my. And we have some foreign invaders that almost got us right there. Almost got us. But thankfully enough, we were able to avoid them. And now we will be rescuing some more prisoners, and indeed taking some more. So, let's see what we can do here. We have quite a few crossbowmen, which I would like to make good use of. So let's see if we can do that. 43 archers we have now. Let's make good use of the archers, shall we? let's try to save our Rhino a little bit of pain here as well, because of course it does get quite injured every single time. And I want to try and get our infantry out the front here as well. Let's try and get our archers on the hill there. That's going to be quite nice. How many cavalry do we have? We have 19, so I suppose I should tell them to follow me. Let's do that. Do bear in mind that I think my Rhino is the main reason why we're even getting any prisoners to begin with. So let's charge in our cavalry right here. And I'm going to attempt take this guy out. No! Mount! Don't get killed! Oh no. Oh no, it's taking too much damage. No! Okay, well, it's not actually gotten taken out. It's not actually having any difficulties at the moment. Okay, we need to be cautious about getting shot in the behind, though. Oh my goodness. I have a dwarven pick. You cannot defeat me. There we are. And we are now level 7. We're actually leveling up really fast. 3 levels in this one episode. Very nice indeed. Everyone's getting taken out around me. How many did we... we only wounded 4 of them. That's exactly the problem. That is the reason why my mount was knocked unconscious, or should we say, taken out from the fight. We would have been able to take many more prisoners otherwise. So that's unfortunate. I do have a crossbow, but yeah, it may have not actually done too much, but we'll never know, shall we? Because the sheriff was able to take him out, no problem at all. 10 morale, 5 renown, small gains, but they are gains nonetheless. I like that. More bounty hunters, city guards, and village guards, and we took 4 of them prisoner. Not great, I gotta say, but at least it's better than nothing. And as you can see, we could actually sell this for 78,000, or at least I think you could probably sell it for 78,000. Not entirely sure about that. So, what are we going to do? Are we going to go down? I think we are. I think we're going to go down to the Kaikoth Confederacy, and we'll see if we can take on some of those Muru riders. I think they are probably going to be within our grasp right now. So let's see if that is indeed true. That would be quite nice. Can I actually head up here? Yes, I do believe I can. There's some robbers exiting the territory. That's good to see. And aha, there they are. Muru. They have battle riders, warlords, maiden riders, maiden cavalry, and riders. They appear to all have cavalry. So this is going to be quite difficult, I do believe. So, maybe this is going to be a mistake, but I think if we cannot do it now, then we may not be able to do it ever. So let's level up Zyra's strength a little bit, and we'll level up her iron flesh a little bit more as well, just to protect her from various ranged abilities. A little more. Probably not going to happen too much, but we'll see. Let's level up more of these, and there we go. Now, Scout Striker Wilkins has, of course, advanced in level 2. So, that will be more prisoner management, just in case we're able to knock many of these guys unconscious, which I would really much appreciate. And let's do it. Let's head in there. Oh, they're running from us now. This is no place for you to be. I suggest you carry on your business elsewhere, or have a very good excuse for roaming in these parts. Well, surely it is our faction, so surely we have the right to be here. A little bit more than they do? I have no idea, but let's just see. Wow, this is really quite mountainous, is it not? I did not mean to actually zone into such a mountainous area. Oh no. Wait a minute. I might actually retreat right here. Yeah, I'm going to retreat right here because this is too mountainous. Way too mountainous for actually mounts. Oh, wait! They have a lot of mounts, don't they? Let's do it in the trees then. I think the trees would probably be a little bit better. My Rhino is going to have a great deal of difficulty, and I think this is a little better. So let's see what we can do. Is this a little better? Probably not. It's probably, yeah, it's not. No, it's definitely not. Or is it? Is it? I don't know, actually. Okay, I don't actually know what to do right here. Do I actually attack with my weapon? Oh, I actually did 41 damage. I did 41 damage with a weapon. Who would have thought it? Okay, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, did some damage to that guy's mount, and hopefully I can do some damage to this guy as well. We are losing a lot of our units here, but I suppose that is just the way things will go at the moment. They are rather mobile, and that is probably an issue. Come on. Yeah, yeah, not good enough, not good enough. 29 damage, need a little bit more than that. Ooh, yeah, there we are. Did some damage to the mount and a little bit of damage to the actual rider himself. Ooh, we took someone out unconsciously as well. Come on, take out the horse, take out the horse. That's what we want to do right here. Don't shoot me in the face, please. Oh my goodness. Wow, this horse is a beast. Oh my goodness, there we are. Finally took out the horse. Whoa, okay, that's pretty beastly, I gotta say. Okay, so we are actually going to be winning this. But we are taking a lot of casualties in the process, which is really not that good, but I suppose all of the surviving units that we have in our army will be able to advance even further and become even stronger. So there we go. That appears to be it. And we gained 14 renown and 13 morale. We lost 11 units. What did we lose? We lost some of our newly acquired battle riders, some of our Highland crossbowmen, which is not too bad. We can get those quite easily. And we knocked 18 unconscious, which is insane. So what I'm going to be doing is letting those guys go and taking every single Muru unit. I do believe these guys are going to sell for a lot more than the Sandwalkers. So, let's see here. Oh my! Oh yeah, we got some good armor. We have... What? We have an amazing steel blade right there. I'd love to have a non-rusty one, but this is looking mighty fine right now. Let's use that. I know that this is a rusty dwarven pickaxe and it fits our character really well, but look at this. 41 cutting damage, and the weapon reach would make our mount even more deadly. I like it. There we go, thank you very much. So yeah, 682 orums just from that as well. That is great. So let's head on to Karnoth. I do believe that is going to be our next port of call. And there's some Legion scouts. They're not willing to intercept us right now. That's good. And there we go. We have advanced into Karnoth, and let's take a look here. Antiope is still here. There's a ransom broker. Who better than to talk to about some prisoners? 6,000! Look at that. 6,000 orums. Look at that. That is amazing. Now, I'd love to have Allendale, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait with recruiting any other companion until I find him again, until I have 16,000. So, yeah, we just really need a medic. And I'm going to be selling the balanced sword that we spawned in with, because I don't believe we will be requiring that. And I'll keep the dwarven pickaxe just in case, but there we are, another 1,000. So we only need, well, I'm going to buy some food, but yes, we only need about 6,200 for Allendale's recruitment. So, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time on Perisno 0.73, we are going to be, well, I suppose fighting more Muru units, probably getting the taxes from Butcher's Pit, talking to King Bergnar himself, and hopefully gaining some relation with him, and maybe getting a new task as well. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.